God is speaking to you today. My beloved child, rejoice, for today marks the beginning of a shift in your life that you've been praying for. I am stepping into your situation with a divine gift, something filled with my power, something strong enough to change everything around you, even the things you thought could never change. You will experience a deep, quiet joy today, not because everything suddenly looks perfect on the outside, but because I, the Lord your God, am placing into your hands a breakthrough that your entire family line has been waiting for. This is not random. This is not coincidence. This is your appointed moment, the time written for you long before you were born. Do not turn away now. Do not grow distracted or doubtful at the edge of your promise. If you ignore this call, you risk missing what I have already set in motion specifically for you. Supernatural provision is being released from heaven right now. Fear is being pushed out of your heart, pushed out of your thoughts, pushed out of your future. In its place, I am sending answers, clear and undeniable responses to the prayers you whispered in the dark when no one else could hear you. I am touching your finances, your health, and your mind with healing. I am restoring balance where things were broken, peace where chaos lived, and clarity where confusion once ruled. If your heart is ready for this transformation, declare it now. I receive and claim this blessing. You have arrived at your Red Sea, and now by my hand it will part. Watch carefully what unfolds next, because what I am about to do will leave no room for doubt. A door that I have opened today will remain open. No man, no demon, no circumstance, and no force can shut what I have ordained. This miracle carries my seal, my authority, and it is filled with my love for you. I have counted every tear you shed in silence, every quiet moment of pain, every night you cried yourself to sleep without answers. I have seen every act of faith, even when no one else noticed or believed in you. I am releasing blessings like a rushing flood. I am tearing down old curses, reversing long-standing misfortune, and restoring everything the enemy tried to steal from your life. Divine protection is being sent ahead of you and around you to guard what I am giving to you. Prepare yourself. A miracle is on its way, and you will not have to wait much longer. Heaven has spoken your name aloud. Debts are being canceled in ways you did not expect. Deep wounds, emotional, physical, and spiritual, are being healed layer by layer. The burdens you have carried for so long are being lifted from your shoulders. This day will be marked in your memory as the moment your story turned. Get ready, because what is arriving in your life is sacred, unstoppable, and full of divine power. Your bank account, your body, your peace of mind, your relationships, everything is shifting in your favor. Every opposing force is trembling because my word has gone forth, and it will not return empty. The gates of abundance are now open wide. A surprise miracle connected to your finances is already moving toward you. This moment is the pivot point of your entire journey. Heaven has been watching quietly, but now I am moving with strength and authority. I am not delayed. I have not forgotten you. The silent suffering you endured, the long seasons of lack, waiting, and confusion, they are coming to an end. A reward is coming straight from my throne, and it will be impossible to deny that it came from me. I will shake the ground under your worries and fill your hands with honor and peace. Comment, Amen. If your heart agrees with this word, I have seen you give even when you barely had enough to keep for yourself. I watched you stay faithful when your pantry was nearly empty and your spirit felt tired and worn down. You never left my sight, not for one moment. I am not a God who lies, and my plans for you are still unfolding today. I am releasing something so meaningful and so visible that even those who dismissed you, overlooked you, or doubted your worth will no longer be able to ignore the greatness I placed inside of you. This is not an ordinary day. This is a divine appointment, a turning point formed by generations of prayer. I heard your grandmother's cries. I saw the desperation in your family's history, the longing for breakthrough that never seemed to come. And I chose to begin the change with you. Heaven is alive with the sound of your name. Comment 11-11 to declare that this moment belongs to you. Chains are being broken right now. Generational curses are being undone at their root. Every voice that tried to block your destiny is being silenced by my justice. My hand is stretched out over your life, and I declare no more delay and no more lack. The years you believed were wasted are being returned with increase. You will taste the harvest from seeds you refused to stop planting, even when you felt discouraged. When I call you chosen, I speak from the fullness of my eternal purpose. I did not choose you based on status, money, or what the world values. I looked at your heart. You kept it soft when bitterness would have been easier. You stayed kind when anger was justified. That is why I am sending a reward that will be seen. Even your enemies will have to admit that God is with you. You are covered in favor. Angelic hosts are entering places with your name written on their assignment. Conference rooms, email chains, financial systems, and closed doors are being influenced by my spirit. I am placing your file on the desks of decision makers. Where you were denied before, you will now be approved and released into overflow. Where there was lack, there will now be steady supply. Believe, child. This is the beginning of a holy change in your finances. Do you remember my servant Job? I restored him with twice what he lost. Do you remember the woman who touched my robe? I healed her instantly. Do you remember how I fed the crowds with a few loaves? I do not operate within limits, and I am not limited now. I am not sending you wealth for pride or display. I am sending it to support your purpose. You are being positioned to bless others. You will build what truly matters. You will no longer live as a borrower but as a lender, a steward of divine resources. This is not the hour to doubt or hesitate. This is the moment to open your spirit and receive fully. Your delays were never denials. They were preparation. What you thought was rejection was actually redirection. I was guiding you towards something greater than you imagined. I heard every prayer you whispered in the middle of the night. I saw every seed you planted with faith. This day carries the mark of heaven. My presence will rest upon your household. Each room in your home will feel peace and protection. When the miracle touches your account, you will know it came from me. Not luck, not chance, but divine release. Psalm 22. If your spirit knows I am speaking directly to you, if you ever felt forgotten, remember I leave the 99 for the one, and today you are that one. I have wrapped your name in mercy and sealed your request with my power. You are not behind. You are right on my timing. This is your divine yes. Let them talk. Let them question. They will not recognize you after I am finished working in your life. You will carry visible proof of my favor. Peace will follow you wherever you go. Struggle will no longer define your story. The valley of lack is behind you now. The mountain ahead is calling you higher. As the blessing comes, remember to guard it with prayer. Let gratitude show in how you live and how you give. Never forget this day. It is holy, it is new, and it is set apart. Even now, my angels continue writing your name. It is being etched in the records of increase. This is the beginning of your transformation. Your financial healing has begun. Luxury homes, new cars once. A lifetime journeys may come, but the true change is deeper than that. What is fueling this sudden shift in people's lives is a powerful truth that many do not expect. A secret that may not stay hidden for long. Check the description and comments immediately before this is removed for good. I am declaring this over your life. I will bless the work of your hands. I will surround you with loyal, honorable people who see your value, not for what you give them, but for who you are. I will protect you from hidden enemies and false smiles. I will guard every blessing I release. I give, and I multiply beyond what you expect. You are not just receiving money. You are stepping into legacy. This is not just a moment. It is a movement. It does not end with you. It begins with you. If this word speaks to your heart, take a step of agreement. Like this video and let others find the breakthrough they have been praying for. Let this be your act of faith in motion. You are not forgotten. You are not walking alone. I, the Lord your God, am stepping into your story with unmatched power, endless grace, and swift, undeniable miracles. This is your appointed time. This is your divine moment. This is the answer to prayers whispered in the night. Now stand back and watch me move. My beloved, I have never taken my eyes off of you. Before your first breath, before your name was ever spoken by human lips, I knew you. I formed you in a hidden place, weaving your life with purpose, beauty, and meaning. You were never an accident. You were never abandoned. I never turned away from you. Those silent seasons were not proof of my absence. They were proof that I was working quietly, aligning things in your favor, preparing the exact moment of your release. When doors seemed to close, I was redirecting you away from harm and toward perfect timing. You did not lose what you needed. I removed it to make space for something lasting. Even now, I surround you. In quiet moments, I am there. In storms, I walk beside you. When fear and confusion try to overwhelm you, my hand rests on your life, steady and strong. You have endured pain, loss, and heartbreak, yet you are still standing. Many would have given up, but you did not. That strength was placed inside you by me. That resilience is the mark of someone carrying heaven's imprint. Every tear you cried became a seed of faith, and now, beneath the surface, something is rising. A harvest is coming, not only for you, but for your children and generations after you. I am sending overflow, far beyond what you asked for. You prayed for enough, I am releasing more than enough. Comment Amen if this confirms what your spirit already knows. I do not lie, I do not forget my promises. What I whispered to you in secret is now being revealed openly. This is the season where pain turns into promise, where breakdown becomes breakthrough, where waiting gives birth to destiny. You were surviving, now you will thrive. This is the birthing of fulfilled prophecy. A divine shift is turning broken places into displays of my glory. When others doubted you, I stood with you. When they walked away, I stepped closer. You were not buried, you were planted. Your roots are deep now, and you will flourish. This is not just your time, this is your anointed time. The winds of heaven have shifted, and they are blowing in your favor. Heaven has recorded your obedience, your endurance, and your faith, and now the reward is being released. Angels are being sent with your name on their mission. Battles you cannot see are already being won for you. The enemy has been silenced. I am preparing a table in the very presence of those who mocked you, judged you, spoke against you, and quietly dismissed what I was doing in your life. Do not turn your eyes backward. Do not keep replaying the pain, the betrayal, or the moments that wounded your heart. Your future carries too much promise, too much beauty, and too much purpose for you to remain anchored to what already passed. What lies ahead of you is filled with intention, wrapped in favor, and overflowing with restoration that reaches deeper than you ever imagined. Everything you lost, every piece taken from you unfairly, I will return it with interest. I do not repay the way people do. I repay according to my measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. You will be known as the one I lifted up. You will be called chosen, highly favored, and richly blessed, not because you were flawless, not because you earned it, but because my grace chose you anyway. Grace carried you through the hard seasons, but now grace is lifting you into a new place. The storm you just came through was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to prepare you. It washed away what could not go with you into this next season of purpose. You did not lose what mattered. What fell away was divine shedding. Things did not fall apart in your life. They fell into divine alignment. I removed certain people from your path, not to wound you, but to protect you. I heard conversations you never heard. I saw intentions you could not see. I understood hearts before motives were revealed to you. And because I love you deeply, I pulled you out before greater harm could come. Yes, it hurt. Yes, It felt confusing, but it saved your destiny. Now I am surrounding you with people who speak life into you, who support you without competition, and who love you without conditions attached. These are divine connections, carefully placed to multiply what I am doing in your life. This is your season of restoration. Everything that was taken will be returned, pressed, multiplied, and overflowing. Where pain once lived, peace will now settle. Where lack once hovered, provision will overflow. Where rejection once stood, favor will shine brightly. Do not be afraid of what is coming next. I have already gone ahead of you. I have straightened the crooked roads, lowered the mountains that stood in your way, and made what once seemed impossible achievable. Even if you cannot see it yet, the path is clear. Even if anxiety tries to whisper lies, trust me, I am already standing in your tomorrow, arranging open doors, divine encounters, and breakthroughs that cannot be stopped. Comment: I believe if this is your word, every tear you sowed in pain is now returning as joy. Laughter is returning to your home. Your song will rise again. Your dance will be restored. The shadows that followed you are lifting, and light is breaking through every dark place. A fresh wind is blowing over your life, bringing divine clarity, peace that flows like a river, and supernatural acceleration. You will no longer crawl through life exhausted and discouraged. You will run your race with renewed strength. And now, one final question. Is it true that a 7-second ritual is unlocking financial miracles overnight? A recently uncovered CIA-funded study claims to reveal a short and powerful money ritual that turns scarcity into abundance. It says it has been validated by 4 neuroscience labs. This simple brain rewiring process is said to help people attract wealth with magnetic force. Individuals who were once struggling are now described as living lives they only dreamed of, owning luxury homes, driving new cars, and traveling the world. But this secret is said not to remain online for long. Click the description and comments now and access it before it is removed permanently. The time you believed was wasted is being redeemed. The years the enemy tried to steal are being restored. Every delay you experienced was actually divine redirection. Stop focusing on what did not happen. Watch what I am about to do now that I have taken control. You are not overlooked. You are chosen, and your story is only beginning. I have etched your name into my hand. You have not been forgotten, ignored, or abandoned. Your destiny is engraved into eternity, sealed with a purpose that cannot be erased. Your prayers, your worship, and your quiet whispers of faith have reached my throne. I have not been silent because I was distant. I was working behind the scenes, aligning every detail and preparing every outcome. When it arrives, it will not only be on time, it will be perfectly arranged. This next chapter of your life will look different from anything before. You are not stepping into it barely surviving. You are entering it restored, healed, and spiritually strengthened. There is oil upon your life, an anointing formed through pressure, through crushing, through hidden moments of surrender and pain that only I witnessed. I gathered every tear you cried, and now I am releasing every blessing you need. Do not fall into comparison. Your story is different because I wrote it that way. You were never meant to blend in. You were created to stand out, to carry fire, not to follow crowds, but to lead with light. You were not born for the world's definition of success. You were born to change atmospheres, to awaken hope, and to lift broken hearts. You carry a healing mantle. You are a light bearer, chosen, appointed, and marked with my divine fingerprint for a calling no one else can fulfill. Release the pressure to prove yourself. You do not need the world's approval when heaven has already anointed you. You do not need applause from people when the courts of heaven celebrate you. You are not here to impress. You are here to impact, and I will finish what I started in you. This season is different from the ones before because now you are not walking alone. My presence goes with you. My hand rests upon you. My spirit surrounds you. Yes, the enemy will still attempt resistance, but the weapons formed against you will not succeed. I have already declared your victory. Comment, Jesus is Lord. Do not shrink yourself to fit into places you have already outgrown. What once held you can no longer contain who you are becoming. You are expanding. You are being stretched. It may feel uncomfortable, but it is necessary. The territory I am giving you requires greater capacity. That is why I am enlarging your vision, your strength, and your endurance. Every battle you faced served a purpose. Every heartbreak placed wisdom inside you. Every delay deepened your faith, and now the time for harvest has arrived. Those dreams you almost abandoned, I did not forget them. Those desires buried under disappointment were never lost. I will breathe new life into what looked dry, finished, and forgotten. Nothing is beyond my power to restore. Trust me, I know the waiting was painful, but waiting is not wasting. Delays are not denials. They are divine designs. The waiting room strengthened your roots, matured your trust, and refined your faith. When the door opens, you will understand why I asked you to wait. I was not withholding. I was developing you. You are not at the end. You are standing at the doorway of a new beginning. And this beginning is holy, beautiful, and heaven-sent. Not only will your circumstances change, but you will be transformed. The person who struggled through the last season will not be the same one who walks into the promise. I am giving you fresh strength, clear vision, and refined wisdom. The storms you survived were not sent to destroy you. They were sent to shape you. The losses you endured did not defeat you. They revealed your foundation. The scars you carry are not shameful. They are sacred. They tell the story of survival, grace, and divine protection. You are still here for a reason. Your purpose is alive. Your breath proves your assignment is not finished. I am still writing your story, and I never end with failure. I turn tragedy into testimony. Every quiet night you cried, I heard you. Every time you hid pain behind a smile, I saw you. In those moments, I was closest to you, whispering strength into your soul and holding you steady. Your season of sorrow is ending. I am lifting you from the pit and placing your feet on solid ground. You will not return to that valley. You learned what you needed there. Now I am calling you higher. Your elevation is not based on perfection but persistence. You stayed faithful when quitting felt easier, and now the reward is arriving. Comment. I affirm not everyone will understand what is unfolding in your life. Some will question the timing, the process, and the outcome. But you will not need to explain yourself. What I do in you will speak loudly. I will bless you publicly where you were once broken privately. The same ground where you were mocked will display my favor. The same rooms where you were ignored will become places of honor. What is coming will be undeniable. It will not be because of your strength or position, but by my spirit. Walk forward with courage, move ahead in faith. The door I open cannot be closed. The next move is mine, and it will leave no doubt. You are chosen. You are rising. You are ready. Those who once whispered about your pain and watched your struggle in silence will now witness my hand lifting you openly. This is not revenge. This is righteous restoration. You did not fight back. You did not lower yourself. You trusted me. You placed your silence on the altar, and I will honor that surrender. I am just and faithful. I never overlook loyalty or ignore integrity. I remember the quiet strength of those who chose grace over bitterness. I am healing your broken heart. I am restoring wounds you thought were too deep. Strained relationships are being mended. Lost connections are being restored. I heard every prayer you prayed for that child you love. I saw every tear for the family you cherish. I heard your quiet pleas for peace, for home, for rest. And now I am answering. What you asked for, I am not only giving it, I'm exceeding it. What seemed delayed is about to arrive with acceleration. You are not lacking. You are brimming with divine potential. You're not behind schedule. You are right where I need you to be. You are not under a curse. You are under my covering. Get ready, because I am about to bless you in ways you did not expect, in ways that will leave you quiet with awe and full of wonder. These blessings will be so clear and so real that even the people who doubted you, questioned you, or underestimated you will step back and say it could only have been God. What I am about to do will not need explanation or defense. It will speak for itself. And still, there is more unfolding than you can see right now, more than your mind can fully grasp at this moment. Why is this 7-second mind ritual suddenly capturing so much attention everywhere? A classified study once hidden deep within CA vaults is now being spoken about openly, revealing a brief but powerful brain reset said to turn lives around. Tested by 4 independent neuroscience labs, it is being described as a method that unlocks financial flow for everyday people, turning heavy debt into freedom and long seasons of lack into seasons of surplus. If you are reading this right now, consider it divine timing. This message and that opportunity may disappear at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it is taken down. But remember this above all else: you do not need to strive in your own strength. You do not need to exhaust yourself trying to make things happen. Stay close to me, remain connected to me, abide in me, and everything you truly need will find its way into your hands at the right time. Stay rooted in my word, because that is where truth always lives. Stay in constant prayer, not as a duty, but as a conversation. Learn to hear my whisper, even when life feels loud and confusing. As you stay close to me, lack will slowly become a stranger in your life. The world around you may shake, systems may fail, structures people trust may collapse, but I remain your foundation, the rock that never moves or cracks. When others panic, you will feel calm. When others run in fear, you will stand steady. This is because your strength does not come from people, money, or systems. Your help flows from me, your creator, your defender, your provider, and your peace. I have assigned angels to walk beside you. You may not see them with your eyes, but they are always near, guarding you and protecting you from dangers you were never aware of. That strong feeling in your spirit that stopped you from making the wrong choice, that was me. That delay that frustrated you but later kept you safe, that was me. That last minute rescue that made no logical sense, yes, that was me too. Comment 777 if you know I am speaking directly to you in this moment. Let it be a sign of agreement and trust. Hear this declaration spoken over your life right now. Peace will fill your home. Provision will rest on your table. Strength and health will be renewed in your body. Joy will break through the walls you built around your heart. Anxiety will no longer control your thoughts. Fear will no longer follow you into the night. The same power that raised Christ from the dead is alive within you, and it is moving on your behalf even now. I have not forgotten your name. I have not dismissed your dreams. They are precious to me because I planted them in your heart myself. You will not have to chase your calling. I am bringing it directly to you. You will not need to manipulate situations or force outcomes. I am the one who fulfills promises. I make all things beautiful in their time. Let the doubts and opinions of others fall to the ground. Their words have no authority over what I have spoken about your life. You are not defined by how people see you. You are defined by divine purpose, and I have spoken over you. You are blessed, so walk forward with confidence into what is next. I go before you to prepare the way. I walk beside you to comfort and guide you. I stand behind you to protect what already belongs to you, and I hover above you, pouring favor over your life like gentle rain. The heavy weight you have carried in your soul is being lifted right now. The fog that clouded your thinking is clearing. Confusion is losing its grip. Clarity is returning. You will hear my voice again, and this time it will be even clearer and stronger than before. You will know your next step. You will sense my spirit guiding you toward peace, purpose, and provision. You were not born by accident. You were created for this exact moment in time. Your life is not a mistake. You were chosen before the beginning of time to fulfill a purpose that only you can fulfill. Your voice carries heavenly authority. Your prayers break through barriers you cannot see. Your presence shifts atmospheres even when you are unaware of it. Trust the process even when progress feels slow, because I am moving. I am building something eternal with the threads of your life. The things that seem ordinary to you right now will soon be revealed as miracles in disguise. Keep moving forward. Keep choosing faith. You are walking on sacred ground. Every step you have taken, even the stumbles and missteps, matters to me. Not one tear you cried was wasted. Not one moment of pain went unnoticed. I am the God who turns ashes into beauty, who breathes life into things that appear dead. And I am doing this work in your life right now. Now comment, I trust God, and let those words settle into your spirit. Lift your eyes. The shift has already begun. What once felt far away is now approaching with ease. The stress that crowded your mind is lifting. New streams of financial provision are forming even now. The people who drained your energy and weakened your spirit are being removed, and I am sending new ones who will walk with you, not against you. You will not have to chase blessings anymore. They will pursue you. You will not have to force doors open. Favor will open them for you. You will no longer fight battles that were never yours to fight. You will stand still and watch my salvation unfold. The enemy tried to wear you down mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, but you stayed standing. You prayed even when the heavens felt silent. You worshipped while waiting. You hoped when nothing made sense, and now the reward is arriving, not by luck, but by promise, not by force, but by grace, not someday, now. I have watched you closely. Every act of endurance, every quiet step of faith taken when no one else was watching, I saw it all. And I will honor it. Your loyalty has not gone unseen, and I will reward it with abundance that only I can give. There is nothing in your life that I cannot use. Not one mistake, not one failure, not one regret is wasted in my hands. The very places where you felt unqualified will become the platforms where my power is displayed. I am a God of redemption. I turn brokenness into beauty. I take what was meant for harm and shape it into purpose. You were never disqualified. You were being prepared, and this is only the beginning of what I am doing with you. You are about to understand what I meant when I said I would do a new thing in your life. Rivers will appear in dry places. Paths will open in wilderness areas where none existed before. You are not stuck. You have been positioned. You are not forgotten. You have been chosen. Every false word spoken against you is losing its strength. Every lie is being exposed. The labels others placed on you are falling away. I will defend your reputation. I will restore your name. You do not need to defend yourself. That is my role. Release the shame you have been carrying. Let go of the guilt that weighed you down. Do not fear that you missed your chance, because I make all things new. I restore the years taken by pain, failure, and disappointment. You are not behind. You are right on schedule, and my timing is always perfect. I know the journey has felt heavy. I know the silence was painful at times, but I never left you. When you felt weak, I was your strength. When the storm surrounded you, I was your peace. And now I am lifting the burden that rested on your shoulders. The heaviness is breaking. What I am giving you now is deeper than surface happiness. It is lasting joy rooted in my presence. The peace I give is not temporary. It cannot be shaken. And the victory I am releasing over your life will not be small. It will be undeniable. You will know without question that I did this for you. No one else will take the credit. No one else will receive the glory. Now listen carefully. Is the CEA really hiding a 7-second brain ritual that is changing people's financial realities? A secret uncovered through hidden research speaks of a simple neurological technique, supported by 4 scientific labs, said to activate wealth, attracting brain waves. People claim it is helping them break free from financial hardship and step into abundance faster than expected. But this information may not stay available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before the opportunity disappears. Now return your focus to what I am doing in your life. The delay you experienced was not punishment. It was preparation. The silence taught you how to hear my voice. The waiting built the strength you will need for what comes next. Now your preparation is meeting my promise. Doors that once stayed closed will open with ease. Hearts that once turned away will begin to turn toward you. Atmospheres are shifting in your favor right now. I have already released the blessing, and no human hand can stop it. They tried to bury your influence, but watch me raise it. They tried to silence your voice, but watch me amplify it. They tried to curse your name, but watch me honor it in places their words can never reach. Every word I have spoken over your life will come to pass. You may feel tired, but you are not defeated. You may feel wounded, but you are not destroyed. There is a fire within you, a holy strength I placed there, and it is rising again. You are not fragile. You are fortified. You are not overlooked. You are favored. Speak boldly. Pray boldly. Dream without limits. This is not your season to shrink back. This is your time to expand. I am handing you new territory, new authority, and a clarity that cuts through every fog of confusion. In the coming days, you will sense my presence like never before. I will wrap you in peace that surpasses all understanding. You will feel surrounded by a calm that doesn't depend on circumstances. Your body will learn how to truly rest again. Your thoughts will slow down, the noise in your mind will soften. Your heart will no longer feel rushed or unsettled. It will become steady, anchored, and safe. Comment, I love God, if you know this word is for you. Even as you read these words, I am already at work behind the scenes. I am arranging things you cannot see yet. I am shifting what felt stuck. I am lining up moments, conversations, and outcomes that will soon make sense. What once looked like loss will turn into gain. What felt like sorrow will slowly turn into joy. What confused you will give birth to clear direction and wise strategy. I am the God who turns mourning into dancing, and I am doing that for you right now, not later, not someday, but now. Hold your peace and watch what I do. When you feel the urge to react, pause. When you feel tempted to defend yourself, remain still. When you feel worn down and ready to quit, stand firm where you are. I am not late. I am intentional. I am not distracted. I am deliberate. Every step of my plan is unfolding exactly when it should. You are about to witness a turnaround so clear and so undeniable that it will not only affect you, but it will overflow into the lives of everyone connected to you. I will bless your home with peace. I will bless your family line with healing. I will bless the work of your hands. What you are building in this season will not be wasted. It will last. It will echo beyond the present moment and reach into generations. This is not just about now. This is about legacy. I am healing what you thought could never be repaired. I am touching the words spoken over you when you were young, the labels that stuck to your heart, the lies that shaped how you saw yourself. I am healing the shame you carried from past mistakes. I am healing the heartbreak left by people you trusted who walked away or disappointed you deeply. I am healing all of it, layer by layer. I am making you whole. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not damaged goods. You are not too far gone. I handpicked you. I called you by name. I set you apart for this very moment. Nothing from your past, no weakness in your present, and no fear about your future can stop what I have already begun in you. I knew every flaw and still chose you. I saw every fear and still declared victory over your life. My promise has not changed. You will not repeat the same painful cycles. You will not keep walking around the same wilderness. The chains that followed your family line are breaking with you. The curses that tried to define your story are being shattered. Poverty stops here. Addiction stops here. Depression stops here. You are the one I raised to break the cycle, to start something new, to shift the direction of your bloodline. Watch what I do through you. Watch who you become. Watch how far I take you, because this time you are not walking alone. I am walking with you. You are stepping into a season where your silence will speak louder than your explanations. You will not need to prove yourself. Results will speak for you. Peace will speak for you. Growth will speak for you. Your transformation will be undeniable. Your life will introduce you before your words ever do. Your calm will confuse those who expected you to fall apart. Your progress will quiet the voices that doubted you. This is not a distant promise meant for the future. This is your moment, not next year, not someday. This is happening now. Everything has already been aligned. The ground beneath you has been prepared. You have been positioned on purpose. Every storm you survived, every tear you cried, every time you held on when it would have been easier to let go, all of it was leading here. None of your prayers were ignored. None of them disappeared. They reached me, and I am responding. Comment 1111 to declare alignment. This is not just a fresh start. This is an elevation. You are rising into deeper peace, stronger grace, clearer authority, and greater strength. This level was not reached by chance. It was written into your destiny before your first breath. I waited for your heart to soften. I waited for your spirit to grow stronger. And now you are ready. You will not return to what broke you. You will not revisit old patterns. What I am doing in you is new. It will not look familiar. It will not follow the expected path, and it will not require approval from those who doubted you. What I pour into you will be pure. What flows through you will carry power. People will look at you and wonder how peace became your normal, how strength became your posture, how things changed so quickly, and you will have one answer. It was God. That will be your testimony. That will be the banner over your life. You do not need to explain your calling. You do not need to defend the favor on your life. Simply step into it. Receive the healing I have spoken over you. Accept the authority I have placed within you. Do not look backward. Your path is forward. You are stepping fully into who I created you to be. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your worship honest. Stay open to my guidance. Let me lead you into everything I have already prepared. There is great joy in heaven when you choose to trust me again, fully and completely after everything you have endured. You are no longer just surviving. You are flourishing. You are not only healing, you are being restored in every part of who you are. The ground you stand on now is holy. This is where your story shifts. This is where pain loses its grip. This is where fear steps aside. This is where regret loosens its hold. This is where joy returns and stays. This is your appointed time. Could it be true? A mysterious CIA-discovered brain technique is unlocking wealth overnight. Leaked intel reveals a 7-second neural activation, ritual linked to rapid financial breakthroughs by 4 independent neuroscience institutions. People are escaping debt, entering luxury, and transforming their lives. But this secret won't remain available long. Find the link in the description or comments before it disappears. Now return your focus to this truth wrapping around you like a shield. My love surrounds you. My grace covers you. My protection does not fail. You are mine. You are chosen. You are blessed beyond measure. The best chapters of your life begin now. Walk forward with confidence, my beloved. I am with you now and always. Comment, I affirm. Now that you have stepped into this sacred understanding, let it settle deep within you. Let it burn like a light that cannot be put out. Do not allow doubt to dim it. Do not allow fear to silence it. This light will guide you through dark seasons. It will warm you when things feel cold. Heaven sees it and responds because you did not just hear my call. You answered it. You will no longer question who you are or where you belong. That confusion ends here. Your identity is rooted in my truth, not your past, not your pain, and not the opinions of others. I have named you redeemed. I have declared you victorious. Do not return to the places I delivered you from. Do not give power to voices that speak death over your destiny. Not everyone will understand your path, because it was not designed for them. It was designed for you. Their expectations are not your guide. I direct your steps. You are leaving survival mode behind. You are stepping into overflow. What fills you will spill into the lives of others. The grace on your life is meant to heal the weary, strengthen the wounded, and awaken hope in broken hearts. Remember this deeply. There is no mistake too great for me to redeem. I specialize in bringing life back to what seemed dead. My mercy does not run out. My grace reaches where others cannot. You are not disqualified. You are deeply loved. Challenges will still come, but you will face them with peace, not panic. I am placing calm where chaos once lived. Fearful thoughts are losing their voice. Mental chains are breaking even now. Comment 2002, 122 to agree. My spirit guides you. My word strengthens you. Speak life when negativity surrounds you. Declare light in dark moments. When you speak in faith, heaven responds, healing flows. Barriers fall because your words carry authority. You are not weak. You are not forgotten. You are above, not beneath. You are covered. You are crowned. You are chosen. Comment, I believe this is your season of divine alignment. Things will begin to make sense. What once confused you will become clear. The people who left had to leave. The doors that stayed closed were not meant for you. The waiting was never punishment. It was preparation. You will begin to see your past through purpose, not pain. Every delay led you here. Through it all, my love never left you. I was with you in silence. I held you in the breakdown. I stayed when you felt abandoned. I have never taken my eyes off you. Even when your faith wavered, my love remained steady. And now I am drawing you forward, not back to who you were, but into who you were always meant to be. What is ahead is not just recovery. It is elevation. Fear will no longer control you. Truth now anchors your soul. You will no longer shrink to make others comfortable. You know who you are and who sent you. Your light will shine boldly. Comment amen. You carry purpose. You are a vessel for miracles. You are proof that restoration is real. Do not silence your voice. Do not bury your calling. What I placed inside you is rising. This is a divine beginning. You are not late. You are on time. Favor is resting on your name. The right people are being drawn to you. Your tears will turn into testimony. What you planted in pain will bloom in joy. Comment, I trust God. You are standing at the edge of something holy. Heaven has already approved it. Angels have gone ahead. The miracle tied to your name is already written. You have heard whispers of it. You'll walk in it. You'll look back and see how it all connects. The betrayal that nearly broke, you gave birth to discernment. The loss that emptied you made room for greater capacity. The silence you endured allowed my voice to grow louder within you. Nothing has been wasted. Not a single tear. Not a single night you cried yourself to sleep. Not a single moment when you questioned if you would make it through. Every wound became a doorway into deeper understanding. Every delay became preparation for what you now carry. What felt like rejection was protection. What felt like abandonment was refinement. Do not let your heart grow weary now. Do not allow discouragement to settle in. The very hands that shaped galaxies are holding your tomorrow with care. The same voice that spoke to the winds and calmed the storm is now speaking peace directly over your life. The spirit that raised the dead now lives inside you. He is guiding you, strengthening you, and gently shifting circumstances in your favor, even when you cannot yet see it. You are not simply waiting on a miracle. You are becoming the atmosphere where miracles can happen. The spiritual environment around you is changing because of your obedience. Your willingness to trust when it was hard, has drawn my presence closer. Your faith, even when it felt small, has activated my hand. Comment, I love God. If you believe I am moving in your life in the days ahead, you will see undeniable evidence of my work. Breakthroughs will come suddenly. Divine connections will happen at just the right moment. Prayers you thought were unanswered will arrive in full clarity and fulfillment. What once felt impossible will now happen with ease, not because you worked harder, but because I have spoken. You will find yourself saying, "Surely the Lord remembered me." And know this, I never forgot you. I never forgot the prayers you whispered through tears. I saw every sacrifice you made when no one else noticed. I remember the offerings you gave when you barely had enough for yourself. I witnessed the forgiveness you extended when it was undeserved and painful. And now I am honoring the unseen moments. My blessing will follow you closely. My favor will rest gently but powerfully on your name. My spirit will go ahead of you and create paths in places you once believed were empty and lifeless. The anointing on your life is valuable. It will not return empty. Even when you are not present, what I have placed on you will speak on your behalf. Doors will open because of it. Opportunities will find you. The season of lack has ended. The season of constant questioning is passing. You are stepping into fulfillment, into clarity, into harvest, into overflow. A new chapter is opening now, one where joy rises like the morning sun and does not fade by afternoon. Comment, Jesus is Lord. If you know a new day has arrived, you are being guided into a divine rhythm where striving stops and surrender leads the way. You will no longer have to force outcomes. You will no longer have to push open doors that resist you. As you walk in alignment, doors will open naturally. As you stay still, I will fight battles on your behalf. When you speak truth, heaven will respond. This promise is for those who refuse to quit. Your name has entered the courts of heaven, not because you were flawless, but because you were faithful. You kept praying when answers seemed delayed. You kept believing when nothing changed, and now everything is shifting. The heaviness you carried will turn into a testimony. The storm that nearly took you under is the very thing that taught you how to stand firm. Those who walked away were not meant to stay. I removed them to make room for the people who truly belong in your next season. The peace I give you is not temporary. It is not fragile. It does not rise and fall with emotions or circumstances. It is rooted in who I am, and I do not change. No matter what chaos surrounds you, my peace will guard your mind like a strong wall. Comment, I believe if your faith is rising. Healing is being released right now, not only in your body, but in your relationships, your finances, and how you see yourself. I am healing your identity. You are not defined by what you lost, who left you, or what failed. You are defined by my spirit within you. I call you whole. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are not too far gone. You are fully seen, fully known, and fully loved. Everything you need to thrive is already inside you because I live within you. And where I dwell, the impossible becomes possible. Lift your head, straighten your posture, walk with confidence as a child of the Most High. You do not need to shrink back. You do not need to hide. I am with you. I speak peace to your soul. I light your path. I steady your heart. Comment, I affirm if you are ready to rise. The winds are shifting now, not later. You will sense it before you see it. Peace will begin to settle where anxiety once ruled. Calm will take the place of confusion. Joy will begin to grow where sorrow once burned. I am doing a quiet work that will soon be impossible to ignore. You do not need to announce it. You do not need to defend it. What I am building in your life will speak for itself. Even those who doubted you will grow silent, and through your story, my name will be honored. Remain faithful in small things. Keep praying when it feels ordinary. Keep serving even when it feels unseen. Keep trusting when the picture is unclear. The greatest movements of heaven begin in hidden places. This is your moment. I honor those who believe even when they cannot yet see. That kind of faith moves my heart, and you, yes, you have walked that path. You held on when it would have been easier to let go. You stayed rooted when nothing around you made sense. And now I am turning everything around. The places where you felt overlooked will now be filled with favor. The areas of your life that felt dry will overflow with new life. Others will draw strength from what you carry. Your journey is meaningful. Your scars are not signs of defeat, but proof that you survived. Each one tells a story of grace. Your testimony carries power. There is oil on your life that cannot be denied. Comment 777 to affirm your faith. Music fades in a question echoing across the world. Could a 7-second secret truly change everything? A recently revealed CIA-funded discovery speaks of a fast mental reprogramming ritual tested by 4 leading neuroscience labs. This simple practice is helping people experience abundance faster than ever. Debt is lifting. Stress is easing. Families are stepping into homes they once only dreamed about. Freedom is becoming real, but act quickly. The video may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments while it is still available. Now listen carefully. I am releasing blessings that are deep, wide, and clearly divine. You will know without question that they came from me. This next chapter will not be marked by fear or worry, but by freedom, strength, beauty, and forward movement. The burden you carried is lifting. The limits that held you back are breaking. My glory will be revealed through your life in ways you have never seen. You have endured long enough. You have cried in silence. You have fought battles no one knew about. Now it is time to rejoice, not because everything is perfect, but because I am with you, not because obstacles are gone, but because my presence lifts you above them. Your faith has endured the fire, and now the reward is coming full and overflowing. I have seen your heart. I have heard your prayers. Every seed you planted in faith is growing. I am faithful to finish what I started in you. This is not just another moment. This is your turning point. Your release is here. Step forward with courage. Everything I prepared already has your name on it. Do not fear the size of the blessing. I will strengthen you to carry it. I will give you wisdom to manage it and humility to walk in it. Comment, I trust God. You are not entering this season unprepared. Every trial shaped you. Every delay refined you. Every dark night sharpened your ability to hear my voice. You did not just survive, you grew. The fire purified you. The storms trained you. Now the gold within you is visible. The wisdom you gained will guide others. The strength you built will support more than just your own dreams. What I am releasing is not only for your comfort, but for your assignment. You are called to influence, not just endure. You were never forgotten. You were hidden for a season, not denied. Now is the appointed time. Do comment, I believe. You will not be passed over. You will not be overlooked. My mark is on you, and no one can erase it. Even when the world ignored you, heaven interceded for you. Angels spoke your name before my throne. And now the gates are opening. Where doors were shut, they will open easily. Where decisions harmed you, I am rewriting the story. Where wounds were left, I am healing you with oil no one can remove. Let peace rise in your chest. Let joy fill your heart. You are being carried by my spirit, not by your own strength. My yoke is light. My burden is easy. I am moving you from glory to glory, from hope to fulfillment, from exhaustion to joy. Even now, angels are guarding what I placed inside you. The enemy will not steal this season. The blessing is sealed. The promise is secure. Comment, I believe, my beloved child, this is your appointed time. This is the season where promises are no longer delayed. Dreams you thought were buried are rising again. My hand is not slow. My love was never far. I saw every quiet act of obedience. I am watering your seeds with favor. The pace will change. What moved slowly will now accelerate. Relationships will heal. Doors will open without effort. Your prayers are echoing loudly in heaven. Comment. Amen. Yes, what I am doing in you will silence the doubters. It will turn heads for reverence, not applause. It does not need their approval. It is for your purpose. I will lift you in front of those who once dismissed you, not to shame them, but to show my glory through you. You are being elevated to lift others. You are being trusted with more for stewardship, not status. I watched you stay faithful. Now watch me respond. Let the world see grace crown you. Let them witness the broken restored, the rejected honored, the last brought forward. This is what I do, and you, my child, are my masterpiece. Comment. I love God. Why are people all over the world whispering about this 7-second ritual that's changing everything? Because it's real. This mind-shifting technique, backed by neuroscience and tied to a leaked CA-funded project, is helping regular people rewire their lives for abundance. Dream homes, new beginnings, limitless breakthroughs. But access might not last long. Click the link in the description and comments now to find out how it works before it vanishes.